Hola, welcome to another soundtrack for today. Today, I see that Lupe put out a new single, which I think, based on the title, CliqueBang, that it is him rapping over Drake's Shabang beat. So let's give it a listen and see if that's exactly what it is. I saw Lupe was trending on social media for something about lasers or something like that, but I never did get a chance to click on it to see exactly what all that was about. And then we got this new single. So let's see what Lupe does with this flip. So without further ado, let's put the needle on the track.
And I'm normally pointing out, like I did it in San Diego. I point out one dude, I'm like, you downloaded that shit, didn't you? And what you don't see is you don't see that person like laughing and joking and like, no, man, I swear to God. Or like, yeah, I did, but I'm here now, right? I'm paying it forward, nigga. So I know my audience. I know what they can take. I know what they know about me. Nobody's getting belligerent or beat up at the shows or badgered or made to feel like shit. It's just a little bit of a spike. And then we go right into some fire shit. Like, we go right into something that references it, or we'll go right into something. So, trust me, we're not at the shows just talking shit to the fans, making people feel like shit or making people feel guilty. It's not what's happening. It's just jokes.
What did they click? Debate. Who should I blame? Myself. What did they catch? A stray. I should just talk to myself. I be just telling a joke. Yeah. Have a little fun with the crowd. Cleaning up after a choke. Ain't done that song in a while. Where was we at? The sack. What was we doing? Some raps. Who was all there? The fans. What did you hear? The claps. Everybody just need to relax. The banter's a part of the pack. That's how I be out on the road. So don't you be mad that I max. We sold out the shows, congrats. Some of the sound was whack. Promoters presented a plaque. Some blogs presented the cap. What did they click? Debate. A stadium is the next date. I promise we doing it Saturday. So make sure that you don't be late. Career is so good that it's great. Some niggas ain't doing so great. It's rappers all down in the comments, in the X and the Insta and Face. I'm known for giving out my number, so they can say shit to my face. But they won't say shit to my face, cause they know that that isn't safe. Where is the boat, the lake? Where is that song? It's great. Are you a goat? I think. What kind of goat? Escape. Niggas, they play with my name, not knowing they playing with fate. If you ain't gon' stick to the script, at least you can stick to the tape. Food and liquor, 20th anniversary tour. You know what I'm talking about? We doing New York on the 10th of June. We doing Chicago on the 11th, 12th. All that shit sold out, but you know what I'm saying? What did they click? The bait. What do I lift? The weights. 225 for reps. What do I eat? The plates. Why don't you think about focus on getting brolic for the summer? You know what I'm talking about? What we doing?
Okay. Not bad at all. So yeah, this sounds like it's in response to the clip that was circulating about Lupe going on a rant about lasers, I believe, and how everything went down with lasers. And he was blaming, according to the caption, which is why he said cap, the caption was cap, that he was blaming the fans for what happened. And this is him just kind of flipping that and putting this up in response to that and basically addressing it. So you heard directly from Lupe himself about everything that was allegedly being put out by the blogs on Twitter or whatever. And he's saying that this is actually, or what he did was actually part of the performance, and they fell for it, or they just took it and ran with it, and they just made up their whole thing about what happened. So either way I go, I do like that beat from Drake's album, and it's good hearing Lupe rap over it. And when I saw CliqueBang, I initially thought it was a new song, but then when I thought about it further, I realized it may actually be a response. Well, not a response, but I thought it was going to be more of a flip. Him just rapping over whatever happened. And But it wasn't. He dropped that actually pretty good dope flip of it, and this is what we got. So that's why it is our soundtrack for today.